Hello everyone, a glorious day out here. I thought I'd just do a quick video just to uh, show you the equipment that I carry around with me when I'm on a case. Um, because of it being such a glorious day, great thing to have first of all is a pair of these for two reasons. First being um, the fact that it does disguise your appearance to a certain extent, changes your appearance. The second being people can't see who, what, or where you are actually looking, but only wear them when it's a glorious day like this. Obviously, don't be going around at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night when it's dark, because you'll stand out like a sore thumb. Anyway, let's go over to my office and have a look. The office is, of course, my car. We'll just take a look and see what's actually in there, what I use on a day-to-day basis. Right, into the boot. What we got in here? A lot of junk. But the first thing is, in this tray here, I've got a big jacket there, needed. There's a picnic bag in there with coffee cups and anything like that. Always drink coffee rather than Coca-Cola, obviously, for good reason. If you've been out there on an 8-hour surveillance, you do not want to be trapped in your car after drinking way too much Coca-Cola. Just stick to a couple of cups of coffee that will keep you awake, and bang. In here I've got a helmet and a high-vis vest. It's great for being able to walk around the streets, neighbourhood, carrying a camera or clipboard or both. People tend to basically accept your reason for being there. Also have lots of windscreen cleaner. One thing that you do have to do is keep your windscreen and your side windows as clean as humanly possible. Obviously, because you're shooting footage through a windscreen, you don't want smears and things like that, because your client isn't gonna like that too much. Anyway, let's go into the car. Right, here we are in the office. What do I carry with me? The main thing when I was learning how to become a PI, when I was doing my PI training, the main question that I asked was what kind of equipment do I need? Because I need to know what I'm buying. What do I actually need to carry around with me? As I've been doing this job, I've found out that some things are needed more than others, and this is basically what I carry around with me. Let me show you. In here, bring it up here. In here, I've got my tablet. You can have a laptop, obviously, but laptop, tablet, anything like that will suffice. I also have my trusty clipboard that normally sits on the seat like that, and obviously that's why I've got a white cover over there, because all the documents that are needed are in here. You always cover it with a white top, or flip it over like that anytime that you're leaving the car or anyone approaches the car, because any passers-by or anything like that can actually see photographs or names or any kind of data. So always keep that covered, but keep it with you at all times. Next thing, this is my little rucksack. This is what I carry around with me sometimes, but it's kept in the car when I'm going on surveillance anyway. Let me see if I can open it with one hand. I'm actually holding the phone just now. What do we have in here? We have, my trusty cap. Another great thing to have, just as a little passing disguise. Someone sees you walking behind them or on a bus behind them, and then later on see you again. If you've disguised yourself in such a way by just a simple cap or sunglasses, then all the better. In here I've got the surveillance equipment, little gadgets and gizmos in here. We have the still camera, also records video in HD. Quite a powerful little camera, but very rarely use this one. Great for taking shots of registration numbers, and used basically as a backup camera. Also, to say it's quite a good camera for if you're out with your high-vis jacket on and your helmet. It kind of looks as if you're taking photographs of a house or a street for renovation purposes or anything like that. What else do I have in here? I've got an ancient dash cam, but it's still usable, so I can hold that or put it on top of the car when it's stationary, or put it on a lamppost, or strap it to anything. It works fine, and I'm not actually too bothered whether I lose it. Power banks, batteries. You've got to have an awful lot of batteries and power banks. I've got an old watch as well. It's got a camera on it, shoots video or stills. Great little pocket type thing. Nobody will see you coming with that. What else do I have in here? Lots of leads. I've got my dictaphone. More batteries. Batteries. There's lots. Spare batteries. That's basically what you need. It's a lot of fully charged up spare batteries, with SD cards and power banks and everything. You're going to need an awful lot of power. Leads to charge up within the car. Here I've got several power points there that I can plug, charge up everything that I need. I must also say that this is also running up there, this is also running my dash cam up here, which is beside my mirror up high so that it can shoot good quality video of the cars that I'm either following or registration numbers that I need to take. Great piece of kit. On here I've got where I put my phone. That plugs into my CD player, which I never use now, so that's a great piece of kit. I'll maybe do a review of each one of these pieces, the dash cam and cameras. I'll do a review of all these things. But this little bundle of joy is your godsend. You're going to use him a lot. Very high powerful camcorder, and has something that's called super low lux, which is needed huge time, because you're obviously not going to always be shooting in the perfect conditions, highly lit conditions. You're going to be nighttime shooting, dusk, dawn, low light. It's going to be low light, so you certainly need that. In the same way as the dash cam, this one in particular is low lux yet again. It does not have these LEDs that quite a lot of the dash cams come with nowadays. That's to light up the area for nighttime shooting, but any car in front or any person walking along the street will see these lit up, and they'll see you coming. They know exactly what you're doing. So what you want is low lux, super low lux, so it doesn't shine up anything, but it makes it all bright and shiny anyway. This little piece of kit I'm going to I'll give you a review on in a later video. What else do I have? I've got a piece of card. What does that piece of card do? It goes along with, let me find it. That many wires, folks. It's normally a lot nicer in here. Scrunchy. And you're saying to yourself, well, all right, okay, well, why have you got a piece of black card and a scrunchie? Let me see if I can do this one-handed. I power up the cam. It comes on pretty much almost, it's very quick. But if I put it down like that, at night, that's gonna, that you can't tell, but that LCD screen is really quite bright. So what I do, that goes over it. And you can walk around with that in your hand and no one will be able to tell that you are shooting video. That's just a little tip for you. What else do I have? Oh, I've got in here trusty bin bag. Great little thing for putting your camera on, keeps it sturdy. Set your camcorder up and off it goes. You can put that on a wall, on anything. It will protect your camera, and it keeps your camera stable and keeps your camera, the quality of the video good. What's this? Oh, this is just a little brush for tidying up the lenses of the camcorder or the camera as such. And I think that is about that for what we have. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. I'll answer all the comments, and I'll see you guys later. And yeah, maybe I'll do some reviews next time or something like that, unless I'm on a case that I can show you. That will be fun. Anyway, I look forward to your comments. I want to see those thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now.